Started against Kilmarnock last Saturday. Colin Hendry and Arthur Newman are injured. Despite a training scare, Lorenzo Amoruso's okay. He and fellow Italian Sergio Porrini will make up a new central defensive pairing. Tony Vidmar comes in at right back, and on the other side, Norwegian Ståle Stensas makes his first start of the season and only his second appearance of any sort. Antti Niemi keeps the goalkeeper's jersey, but must continue to look over his shoulder as Dick Advocaat persists with his plan to sign Borussia Dortmund's Stefan Klos. The referee for Hearts Rangers is Stuart Dougal. Rangers start the match with a 3-point Premier advantage. It could be 6 by the end of the afternoon, with Kilmarnock not playing until tomorrow. But they face a Hearts side with no inferiority complex anymore against the old firm pair. In 3 games against Celtic and Rangers this season, Hearts have won 2 and drawn 1. An early set-piece opportunity for Giovanni van Bronckhorst in towards Wallace, beyond him and into the safe hands of Gilles Rousset. Flugel's flick, cushioned on the foot of Adam, but can't pick out Gary Locke with the pass. Weir leaves it to Fulton. Steve Fulton's taken too long. Gets a second chance and prods it back to Rousset. The back pass from Vidmar. Harried Niemi, not too happy. Adam's touch for Flogel. Gets beyond Amoruso. And is that the opening goal? Yes, it is. It crossed the line. It's Gary Locke. Less than 2 minutes gone at Tynecastle, and Hearts have the lead. Superb play from Flogel, but away from Amoruso. The run from Locke was well timed. Flogel had a look, waited for Locke, and the header carried too much power for Niemi. It came back off the inside of the post. He desperately tried to claw it to safety, but he couldn't keep the ball from crossing the line. 1-0 Hearts. It was Sergio Porrini who tried to get in the way of Gary Locke, but Locke was determined to get there first, and a scoring header. Flogel. Is it a prominent start to this match? Hamilton's pass intercepted by Barry Ferguson. Now Alberts. Trying to find a pass to release Van Bronckhorst. Here's Jorge Alberts again, working it onto the left foot. And touched away by Rousset. The alarm bells were ringing there in the Hearts defence as Jorge Alberts took a touch, set himself up for the shot. It was fiercely struck and touched over the top. The Van Bronckhorst corner, easily dealt with by Flugel. One back by Stensas. On from Wallace. Van Bronckhorst. There's Guivarch. Couldn't knock the header on target. Good build-up here from first Stensas and Wallace. Van Bronckhorst, the measured cross. The header too high. So Dick Advocaat has seen his team go 1 down, having lost in his first match against Hearts right at the start of the season. Foul by Amoruso on Adam. Adam put his foot on the ball, and the legs were then removed. McPherson in the box as Antti Niemi looks on. Hamilton, Adam, David Weir there as well. In from Fulton, headed away by Ferguson. Waiting is Grant Murray. His shot charged down by Givars. Covering was Ritchie, and a good pass as well. Out to McPherson. Now Locke, quick change of direction. Sergio Porrini committed himself. It's a good ball into the box. And surely there was time there for Antti Niemi to catch that. He punched it. Now Jim Hamilton! That's better from the keeper. A spectacular save by Antti Niemi. And it had to be after he played himself into trouble with a punch when he looked to have all the time in the world to catch the ball. Good effort from Hamilton. And Niemi there was at full stretch. So again, the big boys are up. And Steve Fulton's in charge, swinging in. Just beyond Adam at the far post. Some more defending for Rangers to do. It's Rod Wallace. Happy just to hammer that ball down towards halfway. Fulton, first time for Weir. Now Jim Hamilton. Stefan Adam keeping himself onside. And what a save by Niemi. Two in just over a minute from Jim Hamilton. Thought about the pass for Adam, and he made a good run, but took responsibility himself. It was arching over Niemi until the finish, number one, threw himself backward and touched that ball over the bar. That's a poor kick from Adam this time, and cleared by Albert. Satisfactory start for Jim Jeffries. That's a header well won by Gary Locke. Stefan Adam. Lorenzo Amoruso did enough to make sure the shot didn't carry too much power on its way through to Niemi. Stensas. Rod Wallace tried to control it, couldn't. McPherson. Adam did well with the touch. He also had the strength. Hamilton, Fulton, now Flugel. Rob McKinnon trying to get up in support. Fulton had made the run into the box. He was the target for Flugel's pass. It was well cut out. Held up by Givars. Vidmar. Strings to get away from Fulton. Now Albert. Looking for options. Stensas just about the only one. Van Bronckhorst. Alberts again. Good run by Van Bronckhorst. Couldn't get the pass through to Wallace. Well defended by Hearts. Here's David Weir. Jim Hamilton. Now McKinnon for Flugel. He's overrun it. He did well to get the pass through to Fulton. Hearts playing with an awful lot of confidence. McKinnon, and that came off Vidmar. Rescued by Amoruso, did well to prevent that going behind for the corner. Adam through for McKinnon. The Frenchman Adam again. Cleared by Amoruso, flipped on by Wallace. And Givars onto Alberts. This is a promising look to it for Rangers. Here's Stensas. And Givars. And that's 1-1. Rousset got a leg to it, but he couldn't keep the shot out. Against the run of play, Hearts have had so much over the first 15 minutes. But when the ball was squared by Stensas, the shot was well hit. It took a deflection on its way through. Rousset was diving in the wrong direction, got his legs to it, but couldn't keep the ball out. It came off Steve Fulton, then Rousset, then into the net. Jim Hamilton is offside. Sean Hamilton had strayed. The flag was up as he buried the shot in the net. Guivarch flick for Albert. That's interesting for Wallace, but McKinnon did well to get back and make the clearance. Wallace in a hurry to take the throw. Vidmar couldn't get the ball where he wanted it there to make the pass. Finding Wallace though. Ferguson, that's for Kanchelskis, good pass. Guivarch waiting in the middle. Here he is, and a good hit too. Good shot in the turn from Stefan Guivarch. He didn't deliver it with too much power, and it was fairly comfortably held by Rousset. Amoruso, that's a foul on Barry Ferguson. The Hearts supporters don't like it, but he clearly pushed the ball away from Steve Fulton before he was caught. The Guivarch head flick, bouncing in the area. Paul Ritchie has slipped, and what a good save by Gilles Rousset as Rod Wallace looked likely to strike. Paul Ritchie slipped at a vital point. Wallace almost in. Ferguson looking for Wallace. And more cultured defending from Paul Ritchie. Very much in control. The first half is at an end. And a goal each for Hearts and Rangers. Gary Locke struck inside 2 minutes for Hearts. And the Rangers equaliser coming on the 15-minute mark from Stefan Guivarch. Hearts got off to a superb start in the match, played some good football, and when Flugel got away from Amoruso, the header from Gary Locke was stopped by Nyemi, but he couldn't prevent it crossing the line off the inside of the post. And Hearts were celebrating Gary Locke's first goal of the season. Rangers under pressure, but back they came, and Stensas set up Guivarch. His shot took a deflection, and it ended up in the back of the net behind Gilles Rousset. It was Steve Fulton who got a touch to it, and it spun over the line. And half-time at Tynecastle, it's Hearts 1, Rangers 1. Right at the start of the second half, Rangers make a change. Ian Ferguson on in midfield, and a reshuffle with Stalis Stensas having gone off. Van Bronckhorst moves to left back. Hearts restarting the match. Started here 11 points adrift of Rangers in the Premier League. A disappointing statistic for them, having run it so close for the title last season. But they need a good run of results to get themselves back up there again this time round. Amoruso's free kick, flipped on by Guivarch for Rod Wallace. Albert's thought about the shot, thinks again, beaten away by Rousset. Well behind it, the goalkeeper. Knows all about the shooting of George Alberts. Thought about it once, and at the second thought, fired in the shot at that near post. Saved by Rousset. Wallace pushing up Van Bronckhorst. Chance for Barry Ferguson. Too high. Knocked down to him by the Kanchelskis header. Picked out by the Van Bronckhorst cross. And this was a chance for Ferguson. A credit to the challenge from Flugel. Van Bronckhorst with the header. Flipped on by Wallace. Guivarch does well. Ian Ferguson to Van Bronckhorst. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, a sizzling shot across goal. Just a couple of feet wide. Saw the opportunity here to add to his 6 goals so far for Rangers. Just a fraction off target. Foul by Ferguson and Murray, and a yellow card. A booking for Ferguson. Late challenge on Murray. Tony Vidmar's header. Ian Ferguson took too long. Now Alberts. Pass to Wallace, cut out by Ritchie. Good play from Alberts, releasing Rod Wallace. This could be dangerous for Hearts. It is. Rod Wallace strikes his 16th goal of the season. It went right through Gilles Rousset. And the Rangers fans can celebrate. Their team has gone from 1 down to 2-1 up. This always looked dangerous. It opened up in front of Wallace. The shot was powerfully hit, but Rousset will be disappointed with himself that he couldn't keep that out. The goalkeeper horribly exposed here by his defence, and Rod Wallace tends to take his chances. So, 14 minutes of the second half gone, 2-1 Rangers. And some minor tinkering with the system being done by Dekan Bika, trying to make himself heard. Cleared by Amoruso. Ian Ferguson that time. That was well played by Alberts. Got the ball away from Gary Locke. Now Wallace. Guivarch. Guivarch scores! Superb finish, his second of the match. Gilles Rousset thought he'd everything covered there, but his fellow Frenchman Guivarch had other ideas. Saw the gap between Rousset and the near post, set up by Rod Wallace. Some say Guivarch doesn't do too much on the pitch, but he can certainly finish, as he's shown again. 5 goals for Rangers now, and this one could be vital. This one could well see them on the way to 3 points at Tynecastle. 18 minutes of the second half gone. Good play from Fulton. The pass for Flugel, Thomas Flugel. The shot straight at Niemi. Adam and Hamilton were waiting in the middle, hoping for a cutback. Flugel deciding to have a crack himself. Ferguson's pass, a good one for Kanchelskis. Good hit from Andrei Kanchelskis. Blocked by Rousset. First chance of him holding it. Flugel, good tackle by Vidmar. Rangers now looking a changed team from the one which started this match, playing with confidence, playing with rhythm. Ian Ferguson has certainly helped the shape of the team. Here's Barry Ferguson. Rangers looking a whole lot more comfortable now, with a 3-1 advantage. Alberts for Wallace. Guivarch. Intercepted by Dave McPherson. Weir too long with the pass for Hamilton. Long ball from Van Bronckhorst, picking out Guivarch. Alberts, Barry Ferguson. Did well. He's been closed down first by Murray and then by Fulton. Ferguson with the ability to get away from them. And Perini seeing the opportunity to push forward. Wallace to Guivarch. A lot of movement about the Rangers' attack. Dangerous from Guivarch, cleared by McKinnon. Good quality on the ball in from the Frenchman, but nobody there for Rangers. Adam got it back from David Weir, did well. Given away though by Weir. Heel from Vidmar. And the way was McKinnon. Flugel. Using his strength well to hold off Ferguson. McKinnon to Fulton. Flugel again. Man who carved open the first goal. And it's Hamilton, set up again by Flugel, and Jim Hamilton, his 9th goal of the season, and that puts a whole new complexion on the match. Flugel was patient, waiting for the moment, very similar to the ball he played in for goal number 1 for Hearts, and the finish from Jim Hamilton was decisive. The instep of the left foot, well timed, and it flew over the top of Antiniemi. So 24 minutes now into the second half, it's 3-2. The back heel from Hamilton to Adam. So close, Stefan Adam to the equaliser. And Hearts, a couple of moments ago, having looked a beaten side, within a few inches here of making it 3-all. And here's a big moment for Neil McCann. His first outing in the blue jersey of Rangers. A £1.6 million transfer from Hearts. A big favourite here at Tynecastle in the last 2.5 years. But now the cheers have turned to boos. Here's Neil McCann. Little burst of pace. Linking with Guivarch. And McCann reckoned he was fouled outside the area after the ball had gone. And he wasn't too happy when Stuart Dougal said no. McCann furious there that a free kick wasn't given. Kitongo sets it up for Mikel. Wanjo. Neat back heel. and wins a free kick against the challenge by Van Bronckhorst. Lovely skills here with the back heel, and obstructed by Van Bronckhorst. So a free kick right at the end of the match. 2.5 minutes of stoppage time played. This must be Hearts' last chance of an equaliser. Steve Fulton over the kick, and a cluster of maroon shirts in the middle. Punched away by Niemi. Michael's effort might fall for Fulton. Barry Ferguson comes away with it for Rangers. Clenched fist from Barry Ferguson. The match is over, and Rangers move 6 points clear at the top of the Scottish Premier League. It was 1-1 at half-time. Rod Wallace's 16th goal of the season made it 2-1 Rangers. And then Stefan Givars weighed in with his second goal of the match. That made it 3-1. It looked very comfortable for Rangers at that stage. But then Jim Hamilton scored for Hearts. That made it interesting at 3-2. But despite some pressure at the end from Hearts, Rangers hold out. A 3-2 victory for them. And moving clear at the top of the Premier League. Kilmarnock play Dundee United tomorrow. Final score at Tynecastle: Hearts 2,